Hey there, I'm Casey, and I'm excited to start my YouTube channel and talk to you about the snake diet. But first, I really want to give you a background on why I'm so passionate about health and disease and prevention. When I was 21, I was diagnosed with stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I was given a month to live. And that was very shocking and scary for me. And I just followed doctor's orders and decided, okay, they said to do chemotherapy, so went with it, not having any idea about nutrition or health or the side effects of that. And it was a very tough 6 months. I went through all the bouts of losing my hair and being very sick and having days I literally could not get out of bed. I could not walk. I'd have to be carried to the bathroom. I didn't care about showering. I didn't care about what I looked like. And it really kind of gave me this new perspective on life and what really mattered. And it really led me to this pursuit of understanding nutrition and health so that I could help someone else, even just one person, not face the devastating road that I went down having had cancer. Unfortunately, shortly after my cancer, my own husband was also diagnosed with cancer, but his was a melanoma. And that was his first one. He has since had 2 more occurrences, but luckily he's still here with me today. But in all of our health, or I guess lack of health, we've learned so much because I really wanted to know what causes these types of diseases and what can we do to prevent it. And the thing that really blew my mind, and I think blows a lot of people's minds, is that 98% of all disease is completely preventable. It's not hereditary. It's not something that we just wind up with. It's something that we have earned through the choices we've made, whether it be through food or exposure to chemicals or environmental toxins or what we've put in or on our bodies. And so 5 years ago, I decided to go to school for both physical training to become a personal trainer and for nutritional therapy so I could understand more about the body and how food affects it. One of my other passions was helping my husband, who not only had the melanoma, but he had a history of obesity in his life and really struggled with it since he was a child. And so we tried all these different approaches. I mean, truly every type of diet fad that was out there, we went down and we tried this and we tried that and we hired trainers and we did all of these things, and still he would only get minimal results. And then, a couple years later, another melanoma would creep up. So it wasn't until this year in February that we learned about the beauty and the amazing tool called fasting. And even though it's nothing new, this is a very ancient method of healing and restoring the body and losing weight. It's something that's not practiced or preached much at all in America. And when we learned about this, I was very passionate about getting healthier because even though I had been years out from my cancer, 5 years ago, I was diagnosed, or I guess misdiagnosed, with Lyme's disease. And I ended up going through a year of antibiotics, which completely destroyed my gut flora, made me have all these new symptoms on top of some of the other symptoms I had. And we never really got to the bottom of it until just a year ago, last June, when I went to a naturopath. And he actually came to the conclusion that I had been exposed to black mold. And by me getting treated for that and then learning about fasting, I've completely healed my body. And furthermore, my husband has lost, just since February, 55 pounds through this fasting approach. So I'm sure many of you are wondering, what in the world is the snake diet and why is it called that? So I'm going to explain those things to you now. So basically, the snake diet is a fasting approach to life. Because although we often ask the questions like, what should I eat? Or is it okay for me to eat this? We often forget to ask, when am I supposed to eat? And in reality, every human, whether you're a child or an adult, needs to be fasting every day. Because fasting allows our bodies to do what's called autophagy. And autophagy is the cleaning out of the old, dead, broken proteins and cells that are accumulated in our body and in our fat stores, and it sweeps them out and replaces them with healthy new cells. And this is a big detoxing process that we all need. So whether you be 5 years old or 100, you need to do this approach. And the thing that's so beautiful is not only does it come with weight loss and getting rid of a lot of yucky symptoms and allergies that you've accumulated throughout your life, you're going to have a much more vital life. You're going to have restored energy, and it's absolutely, to me, the tool that I've been looking for all of these years. And like I said, I started when I was 21. I'm now 35. And to finally find the answer here, I want to share this with the world. So that's why I decided to start this YouTube channel. So originally the snake diet was promoted by Cole Robinson, who I've learned so much from. And he has encouraged me to get out here and share it with the people that I know and try to affect more in this world. So why is it called the snake diet? Well, a snake typically has a fasting period. They're kind of just, going through their life, and then they hunt, they get their prey, they eat, and they go back into another fast. And with the body, we have this ability to fast for up to days, depending on how much fat we store. And it's one of the best and fastest ways you will ever find for losing weight. And the thing that's so great about it is it's not only great weight loss, but it's extremely affordable. It only costs you the salts to make the snake juice, which we'll talk about in a further video. So it's an awesome approach to weight loss, to health, and to total vitality. And I'm so excited that you tuned in, and I can't wait to share with you more about it.